Hi there. In this video, I'll show you how to use Squareflow's banner module. So the module that allows you to manage the banner image on your homepage. In this case, the banner image is a full screen image. However, your banner might also look something like this. Other example of a site that we did. So this is District Brewing, and they've got a banner, as you can see, that is only, like the ratio is about 1 to 3. It doesn't fill the entire screen. Depending on how your website is set up, your banner image will have to be different sizes, otherwise it'll get cropped off. We're going to work on Bark 5, and we're going to add a new banner. So I will just, before we get going, I will open up Pixels.com, which is a free stock photography site that I like to use. So we'll be picking up some images on this site. And then to manage the content, we'll have to just log into the Squareflo CMS. So once you're logged into Squareflo CMS, you're going to look for the banner module. Click on it, and then you'll see here's the existing banner that I have. So if we quickly go look at it, we've got a picture of a guy who's very happy with his dog. There's a title or a heading, then there's a description and a learn more button. If we go look at how it's set up by clicking on the by clicking on the pencil, you'll be able to see how this banner is set up. So there's that name that you saw earlier, default. It's just for internal reference. So this banner was just called default. You can be more descriptive if you want. You could say guy holding his dog, or that guy hugging his dog. Here's my title. This will actually display on the page. So there it is. You don't have to worry about setting the size, the font, or anything like that. Depending on how your site is designed, the system will handle all of that. You just have to enter the content. Here's my description. And there you can see the description. And then we have our image right here. And then there you can see it's set to link to the products page. So let's go have a look and test. We'll click on the Learn More. And you can see it goes to the products page. Here's our products page. So that all works well. It looks good. And right there, you should have a very good idea of how the module works. It's pretty straightforward. But for the sake of being detailed and making sure that you know how to create a new banner, we'll add another banner. So I'm going to call this one second banner. Obviously not the most original title. And then I'm going to grab an image from this site. So I'm going to search dog. Now you could use other stock photography sites. You can upload your own images. You can even upload graphics such as this, where it's an image with like some design elements to it. In which case, you probably would not want to set a title and a description, because that would then overlay on whatever the image is. But we'll get to that in a little bit. So here's a nice image that I'm going to download. So I'm just going to download this image to my desktop, to my computer. Now, I could go ahead and just upload this image. Like I could go into the banner module and just select and upload the stock image here. Where would it be? Let's see. It would be in my downloads. So there it is. I could literally just select this image and upload it. However, you can see this stock image, seeing as it is a high resolution image, it's 7.2 megabytes in size, and that's massive. So I'm not going to upload that image the way it is, but technically I could, and the CMS would allow you to do it, but it's going to slow your website down. So what you want to do is definitely open up the image in some type of a program. It could be Photoshop, which is what I'm going to use. It could be an online source for like scaling down images. You could just go to Google and search, crop and scale my images, or crop and scale images, and see what comes up. I'm going to open it up in Photoshop. And what I'm going to do is I'm just briefly going to go in here and set the size of this image to 1500 pixels. So the width will be 1500 pixels. You can see it already looks way smaller. This is not the actual size. It just scaled it down a lot, but I'll go, let's see here. Show, where is it? Oop, there it is, actual pixels. So that's going to be the image size. Now I'm going to just save it again. And what I like to do, I like to save it as a JPEG, especially if it's a photograph like this. I set my quality to 75, and you can see we've already, by scaling it down, it took that image down to 4.3 megabytes. By setting it to 75% quality and turning it into a JPEG, it takes it right down to 271 kilobytes. So basically 0.27 megabytes instead of 4.3 megabytes. So that's perfect. I'm going to save this onto my desktop or anywhere on my computer where I can find it again. I'll call it banner 2. And now I'm just simply going to upload the image, banner 2, there it is. It uploads nice and quick because it's been scaled down. And the first thing I'm going to do is just hit the publish button. So I'll go back to the website and hit refresh to refresh my changes. And there I can already see the image. There, the scale, it scales to full width. And that is looking pretty good. And if I go next, I see my second banner. So what we're going to do next is we're going to add some text to this banner. So we'll click on the pencil. And now we can say something here. So I'm just going to say something here. And here I'll say this is a short description of my banner. Okay? Obviously, you would say something relevant to your business or to your website. I'll just repeat that a few times. And I'm going to say that I want to link this banner somewhere. So you have a few options. You could opt to not show anything, default or none. Both of those would really do the same thing. You could say you want to go to a specific URL. So for example, if I want a product once clicked, like once this banner is clicked, I want it to go to a specific product in my store. What I can do is I can go find that product, click on it, and then copy the address. Copy, and then go in here and say I want it to go to a specific URL, paste that URL, and hit publish. Now if we go back to the home page, we'll see that our banner now says, say something here. It's got a short description, and if I click on it, it goes to this product. So that's how you could set your banner up to go anywhere on the site. You can also choose, instead of going to a URL, you can go to one of your pages. And by pages, I mean anything that is in the pages module. You can go to your blog module, to your blog page. So let's see what that looks like. So click learn more, and this should take us to the blog. There we go. And so on and so forth. There are lots of options to choose from. Depending on your website, your options will vary. You could, for example, have it go to a phone number. So if it's, if you wanted it to call a number, you could do that. You could go to your frequently asked questions page, directory. Depending on which modules you have, you will have different options here. So that's how easy it is to set up a banner. Something I will mention, if you have a banner such as this that has graphics inside the image, then obviously you're not going to want to put in a title and a description. That's fine. And you're probably going to want to upload an image that's a little bit bigger than 1500 pixels wide. So you're going to want to make sure that that image is at least, I'd say, 2000 to 2500 pixels wide, and make sure that you also compress it to 75% JPEG, and then you should be fine. Hopefully this video has been helpful. Oh, before I go, one more thing I just should show you. Just to make sure that we cover everything, you can also change the order of your banners very easily. So if I want my default banner to be first, I can just drag and drop. So drag and drop. So that's the first thing that I should have actually shown you. And then the other thing that you can do is you can hide certain banners. So I'll hide this banner. It's still there. I can turn it on. So for example, if this was a banner that is for a seasonal promotion, or if it's a banner that says Happy Halloween, I just want to have it on every, over Halloween, then I can create my banner, turn it on, and turn it off when I don't need it again. So I just wanted to point that out. But if you have any questions, feel free to ask. You can always email us. You can email me directly at jaco@squareflo.com, or just go to squareflo.com and fill in the contact form if you have any questions. Hopefully this video was helpful, and have a great day.